Welcome to Tales of Nowhere, a tabletop RPG podcast. I'm Spencer and I play Isaac.
I'm Eric and I play Thane.
My name is Alex and I play Chuck the Midnight Hondo.
My name's Kelsey and I play Kieran.
And last but not least, the most important member of our group, our group, the Zany Zealot,
Yeah.
GM Joshua.
Nice. I'm actually okay with this one.
It's probably the first one you're okay with.
And with that, we will turn it over to Joshua as the Tales of Nowhere podcast officially begins.
Okay. Previously on the Tales of Nowhere podcast.
Bless you.
We fought in a gladiator battle.
Well, what happened? We got caught.
Oh yeah, we
went
changed
back.
all of our clothes.
We got naked in front of another person.
In a slave pit. We wouldn't let our family heirlooms go.
They took my Colt, and I was a little sad, but I got a gun that I don't have to reload. Kieran beat the hell out of some guy.
It was
Won
real
the
good.
love of
Killed
the
it.
audience.
They're also like fake people, and we kind of
They
knew
are.
that going into
They're not
it.
real
That's
people.
true.
They're not. Yeah, we killed a bunch of fakos.
I mean, hitting it. Oh, well, okay, so Kieran hitting it once because I'm actually melee and would have felt it, would have known that yes, this is not an actual person, so it wasn't really a big deal. So really, Isaac's the only cold-blooded killer here.
You rat
I
bastard.
think we all knew that going into this.
And then out of the top of the pyramid came Mieda, who is looking exactly like Angie from Cafe Nowhere.
She runs this place, and we won an audience with her, so we're gonna try to get some answers now. Are we standing in the arena, or we have been moved?
We have been moved?
She came out of the pyramid, and you guys would have been moved, I guess, to the base of the pyramid, which was also above the gladiator arena. But
So now we're standing at the base of you said it was Aztec-ish, right?
yeah, it's a cigarette. They have a word for them, and it's all made out of that weird material. So when we left off, I think she asked you guys a question.
Yeah. She said, "Who the hell are you?"
Yes.
Hi, my name's Thane.
So it does look like Angie, but her skin is pale white. Her lips are painted black. She's wearing a lot more makeup, and
Goth Angie?
it's goth Angie. Her attitude has changed completely. She's a lot more foreboding. I don't know.
Can I just push her arm to see if she's real?
Well,
I
and
guess-
you know Angie's real.
That's true. I guess I could do that to
Yeah.
Angie too.
So is that what you want to do?
No, I'm gonna throw a rock at her face and then see if she's real.
You find no rocks. She does walk up to you, Thane.
Me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Mm.
She gives a very scrutinizing look.
Hello.
You are not him, but you look like him.
Ha! Guys, I fooled her. I fooled her. She doesn't think it's me.
That was a good one.
We all high five and freeze frame.
Yeah.
And Fiend. She seems to know somehow that you are not Fiend.
How do you know whether he is or isn't who he says he is? Who he hasn't said he is now, but who you think he is said he is.
What he said.
Hi, I'm Isaac.
Yes. Very amusing. Well,
Have I been let out of the pits, or am I
yeah,
just
so
like...
you were let out. I think we said that, did we not say? Yeah,
I
you
don't
joined
remember.
them. I'm the DM. That's what mother effing happened right there. Even if I have to magically teleport her in front of them.
Kieran magically teleports in front of us.
She's like, that was bloody weird, and then we move on. So she turns on her heels and just starts walking back up the stairs. And then she stops on the steps, kind of turns back and looks at you, and she said, "Are you coming?"
Hondo follows.
Yeah, I'll follow too.
I'm gonna be turning around in the other direction, and then I turn back, and everybody's heading up the stairs, and then I run after him like, "Hey, we gotta! Can you turn off the jammer thing?
The jammer that we can't communicate
We
with.
can't tunnel out of here.
And where do you think you'll be tunneling to?
Oh, we got an apocalypse to just watch. Be a front row seat
From where?
from anywhere, man. There's like 1,000 million apocalypses all happening right now. World is destroyed, chaos. I want to go see. We got detoured here, and we can't get out. This is our bucket list show-stopping tour that we're trying to go on.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to play it off like we're
Part of this world?
part of this
I don't know, man.
part of this multiverse, and we are thrill seekers watching multiple apocalypses happen on the different routes that are
It's very
collapsing.
interesting. As far as I was aware, all of the universe has been eaten, and this is the last bastion of hope.
Well, you know trees. There's always that little branch you don't see right there in the corner. Anyway, if there's nowhere to go, then why the signal? Why jam us?
Perhaps I'm not the one jamming you. As she leads
Hondo
you into
says.
she leads you into the pyramid, the top of the pyramid. Oddly enough, when you walk into it, it doesn't look like it would be super huge, but it's cavernous inside.
Are you saying it's bigger on the
I'm
inside?
not saying that for legal reasons. It does seem to defy spatial dimension.
Cavernous big? But
It
is
just
also...
looks ritzy. It's still that same weird brownish grayish stone metal, whatever it is, but it's got more like rugs and tapestries and cushy looking chairs and table full of like a feast. And there's like more than everything else in this world, which has been empty and kind of hollow. It seems like the one place that is still holding its
It's the last bastion of cafe.
So it's big.
The last bastion of Fortress Nowhere.
What are there other people around?
No.
No.
It's
In
just
fact, her the click of her heels echo as she walks through the room.
Cool.
How
Yeah.
delicious is this feast?
It looks amazing. There's so much food there, more than she herself would ever need, and it doesn't look like she's eaten any either.
Do Hondo's heels echo as well?
I steal a grape.
Yeah.
You still a grape?
Yes.
She stands kind of at the head of the table and turns finally to you, and she kind of does this hand gesture that's like motioning for you to sit at the table.
We still have our way up-ons, right?
At this point, you do. She does not seem concerned.
Because she's so powerful that she doesn't care,
Mm-hmm.
is my guess.
Yes,
Or
but one
she's
time
dumb.
she does finally say trees, accentuating the
Oh,
S on the
crap.
end, and then sits down at the head of the
Yeah.
table.
Like, this is a tree, but like trees in general.
Yeah, like forest metaphors.
Like, yeah.
Right, like the things you don't have outside.
Everyone roll a persuasion if you're trying to convince her that she does not need to pursue that line of questioning.
Correct. That is exactly what we're trying to do.
Oh, they're both
And
fives.
remember, they can explode.
It's only if they're maxes, right? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I also got a 5.
7.
Her face, very stoic, does not betray any sort of emotion. She does pick up her golden goblet of, looks like wine, which there's one in front of each of all of you. If you sat down, I don't know if you guys ever said
No,
you-
I'm good.
Hondo is still kind of looking around,
Yeah, me too.
amazed.
Super overconfident as
Yeah.
part of my character.
Nice.
So I'm going to sit right down like it's no big deal.
I'll give you a Benny for that,
Mm-hmm.
Score.
Nice.
for playing to your character. So she's like, it's been a very long time since I've seen a fight that entertained me.
Oh, you were entertained?
I was entertained.
All right.
You're welcome.
Yes. It's quite exciting. Got tiresome killing everyone on my own. There was no challenge to it. I had to watch others struggle.
You're just a peach, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I hope you didn't like that cat.
Oh, it wasn't real. You all know how this works, don't you?
No, we've never been here before. What is going on? Who are all those people outside?
Yeah, this is all brand new to us.
She's still just staring at you all, trying to figure things out.
I want to just kind of look around to see if there's anything of import to investigate.
Notice?
I think it's investigate or notice.
I think that'd be more of a notice
Deal.
than a full-on investigation.
Groovy.
5 is a success. You don't really notice anything. You've gotten so used to living at the cafe that you've kind of accepted that the stuff in these root universes, I guess, this is the only second one you've been to,
Mhm.
but they're not really.
Does it seem like all of these things match her and the way she presents herself and her apparel and maybe her tastes?
Yeah.
Are there other doors or hallways?
There's not doors, there's doorways that lead to hallways to different areas.
And because Isaac is curious, he's going to investigate the stuff lining the walls and the fixtures on the ceilings and everything to see if he can see something revealing about this woman and her personality. Copernicus got pictures and things like that.
Yeah.
Personal effects. The longer you're there, the more you get.
Yes. Roll a. I guess I would also be a notice.
Okay.
Shut up.
So 19?
Did you seriously just explode like 3 times?
Your brain just exploded with all the knowledge you're getting inside of
Nice.
it. Goodness, that's fantastic.
All right. So as you're looking around, it's a stunning lack of anything personal to her.
This place feels like an IKEA. Like for billionaires.
I love IKEA.
It's so great, right?
Are there meatballs on the table? Thane starts eating. Do I need to roll an investigation on the food to see if
You can.
it's poison?
I mean, I'm not
Spots.
going to tell you as the DM that you need to. If
right.
you want to as a player,
I'll investigate that to see how it looks.
the food.
Yeah, that's a 3.
You could Benny it.
I do want to Benny that.
I'm sure it does look delicious.
You can re-roll both when you do that.
Yeah, you do.
That's a 3.
All right. The food looks actually delicious and fresh.
I start eating.
Pardon me, ma'am. Where I come from, after a big fight, we probably should wash our hands. Do you mind if I go use the facilities?
She just looks at you as if trying to sense your motives.
Uh-huh.
And then she raises a delicate hand, snaps her fingers, and a servant kind of
Holds a
brings
bowl
in a
out for
giant
me?
bowl.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
A giant bowl, and another one behind it has a pitcher of water and a little towel draped over one arm.
Cool.
Please, refresh yourself.
That's good. Hondo washes his hands.
Kieran watches him wash his hands while putting another grape in her mouth.
All right. This is odd, isn't it? This whole thing is odd. She's really fixated on Thane right now.
Okay.
And she walks up to Thane as he's eating.
Thank you, lady. Ma'am.
What's odd is she's just like hovering over him while he's eating his food.
She's staring at him. She actually reaches a hand out and touches his face.
And I slap it away and say, don't touch me.
Do you slap it away?
Yeah.
She just kind of pulls her hand back. But
Did you hit it?
Whatever she was doing is done. She seems like she doesn't care
What
now.
are you doing? This is my bubble. Don't come into my bubble.
She decides to abandon that and says, please eat, wash up, whatever you'd like. I like people to be in good health and happy when I kill them.
Hondo's in the middle of taking his shirt off to wash.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He folds his shirt in his pants.
That's right.
Hey, let me ask you something, Medea. I can't remember your name.
Media.
She's Mieda.
Mieda. I'm sorry. The
Mieda.
accent where I'm from is just crazy. There it is. So killing us, that's fun and all, but like, then you'll have nobody again, right?
Kind of boring.
There's at least one other person.
So you're cool just killing all of us and then just having one person for the rest of forever.
Oh, I'll deal with him as well.
But then what?
No. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Are you sure? I'm really concerned.
She gives you a very pleasant smile.
Are we just, somebody just washing my hands for no reason then? Are we just going to get dirty again? Are we going to fight in here? Where is this fight going to happen?
Each of you are going to need to roll.
Could Hondo even just attempt to stealth away right now?
You're not wearing a shirt.
Which makes it easier to stealth away.
There's no one in this room but us. Plus
I
your
move so
heels
fast.
click on the
I
ground.
throw my pants and shirt in the air, and I run really quick, so it looks like I'm still there.
Surprise!
click, 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 click.
Hondo's a
click,
magician
click,
in this
click.
world.
All of you make a smarts roll at
Okay.
a -2. Oh, sorry. At a -4.
That's worse.
What?
There's no way unless you explode.
Nope.
I rolled an 8 minus 4.
11 minus 4. 7.
Same, actually.
Oh, good job, boys.
Thane and Kieran, you see nothing but flashing lights, and in your ears you hear nothing but ringing noises. You are confused and shaken. So that was a surprise attack. So I guess we're going to combat rounds.
Just now? Like, you want to do it right
And-
here?
Oh, she's attacking unless you guys don't want to.
Can we talk about it?
Seriously, let's talk about this lady.
Oh no, she wants you dead now. You were no longer amusing her, and
Okay.
so she is. You've outlived your usefulness.
Deal.
So we fought a big fight just so she could kill us herself.
She was hoping to see you die in the game. Thane, you go first. You need to
So-
either try to unshake. That's pretty much all you can do.
Okay, I'm gonna shake off my shake.
If you can get a raise, you can also make an attack.
Use your spirit.
Use your spirit.
That's 5.
5 works, but it is not a raise.
Okay.
So you are unshaken.
But that's your turn.
And now she goes.
Can I throw a roll at her?
You spent the round on shaking.
That Ange hole. Also, just keep in mind, Hondo's shirtless this whole fight.
It's true.
It is
I'm
true.
just
Were
trying
you
to
getting
make-
an armor or anything from your clothes anyway, though?
Yeah, leather armor. That's a bummer. You gotta just.
Trying to make jokes and you just screwed yourself over.
Yeah.
Yep, I lose 1.
She casts a spell again. Her eyes glow, and things glow black. Her eyes emanate darkness. That's better. And a tempest arises in the middle of the room. Everyone make a
Tempest, I do?
strength roll
A strength roll?
at -2.
I fail.
I got a 6.
19.
I got an 8.
You guys did pretty good, except for, I don't know, what did you get?
3.
Okay, yeah, you. So you are knocked 7 feet in a random direction and knocked prone.
7 feet down. You don't go anywhere.
Out the door we came in.
And down the stairs. All of the food and stuff that was on the table, all the plates and cups and everything also just fly all over in different directions. Isaac.
Okay, I just shoot the crap out of her with my laser pistol.
You're
cool.
prone.
Yeah, cool thing about being prone.
Yep.
Prone
that's
gives
true.
me medium cover against most attacks and range attacks within 3 feet. Ignore the modifier, but that's not relevant right now. Basically, it's just a more advantageous defensive position.
What happened to those that did succeed? I'm sorry.
You're managing to stay in place while the storm is going on.
Great.
Is it continuing to go on, or is it just like a one blast?
I think it was a one initial burst.
I'm pissed that I got knocked back 7 feet and fell flat on my back with absolutely no warning. So I say, hey, idiot! We know where Thene is!
Are you trying to get...
I suppose a persuasion roll to stop her from attacking us, if that's applicable to the situation. I say that regardless, but...
I know, right? As a DM, I'm going to tell you that's probably impossible. She seems to think she can get him without your help.
Okay, I'm shooting her then.
All right.
I have a 5. I can't remember if that's a hit or not.
It's 4 that you're trying
Yeah,
to
with a ranged
Or
weapon, it's only a
short
4.
range. Okay, sweet.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guys are short ranged. You're in the same room. You were thrown 7 feet back. Actually, it was random direction. You could have been thrown 7 feet forward.
in front of her face. Right?
Yes, right in front of her.
So 10 damage?
Doesn't that go against her toughness?
Yeah.
All right, that did not shake her.
10?
So it has to beat her toughness, and then she's shaken.
And
And then if you beat it again, then she has a wound, and she's at a -1 to everything.
But if I beat her toughness and get a raise,
Then
she
it's
gets shaken,
and wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's on the 4th wound,
She
she
dies.
goes unconscious or
Right.
dies.
Yeah. We just Captain Planet this, and our powers combined into one.
I want to see it. I want shirtless Hondo to just stand there with his hand up in the air yelling, Earth! Kieran.
All right, I'm gonna try to get unshook. Damn it!
Oh, we're Bennying. To be unshaken, you need a beat a 4.
I got a 6. So
Okay, so you're unshaken.
I'm unshaken.
Works. Hondo.
Yeah, what's up?
It's your turn.
I was thinking about this, and last time, Hondo's gun was destroyed.
What did you get instead?
Automatic loader,
It's like unlimited ammo.
unlimited ammo. So he pulls out that gun because he loves this gun now.
Okay.
And he shoots at her. It's odd, but Hondo's
What did you
like,
get?
A 3. Hondo's like, maybe we should just run away, guys.
We can't communicate with Copernicus. Feeds nowhere to be found. Everybody here is just a ghost guy.
Is there an espresso machine?
Her
That'll
weakness.
just distract her.
Well,
It's the
I'm
source of
going
her
to
power.
give you a Benjamin.
now the audience can hear when you spend a
Yeah,
Benny.
exactly.
So,
Got a 5, guys.
5 guys?
Burger's
Nice.
I love that, guys.
That's a hit. So what do you roll for damage on your shiny new gun?
2d6s. Wait, so which one do I count? Both of them?
Oh.
So it's 2d6 plus 1.
13?
13 and a hit.
All right.
Against her freaking A toughness.
She is shaken.
Well, that's max damage. Like,
Yep,
Yeah.
it is.
It is,
Oh,
yeah.
son of a...
if it doesn't, then there's no way for us to
Cards
beat
don't.
her.
The cards don't like anybody. Okay,
Is she unshook?
Hondo's more powerful with his shirt off.
you don't know. He's unleashed the fury.
That's right.
So I drew new cards for everybody, just as I've been doing, and this time it is Kelsey first.
Oh, I'm gonna sword you so good.
Sort it, baby. Yeah.
7.
On a melee, 2 hit is different than a range.
Yes.
Right? What is it on a melee?
It's against her parry,
But she's shaken, so
but
she
she's
can't-
shaken, so she ain't
so-
parrying.
So I gotta roll my damages, right?
Dangages.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 dangages.
So that's not enough, right?
That's not enough.
sufficient.
She does not unshake.
Good.
You, what's your name? Isaac.
I'm going to shoot her again. I got a 9.
That's a hit with
Hell
one
yeah.
raise.
Oh yeah, do raises matter on
Yeah,
hits?
because you get to add a d6 to the damage if you get a raise in the attack. He got a success with 1 raise, so he gets to roll his normal damage plus an additional d6.
Okay, I got 17.
So, all right, that is a wound, and that's 2 wounds.
Woot!
Way to go.
You can do it.
Thanks, guys.
Hondo.
Hi.
Hi. It's your turn.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is, you guys didn't. Everyone was looking
Put
down.
your shirt back on.
Everyone was looking down when I did my fisticuffs, and no one saw it.
Oh.
So it was
What I'm gonna do
worthless.
is, and
I thought you were just flipping me off.
I wasn't. He's gonna do a shoot again. Honestly, you see me shaking, right? So 3 times 6 plus 1.
19.
There we go. This is the action of shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what'd you get total?
It's 19. It's 19.
He got 19.
That is...
I got 19.
So it's 3 raises. So you roll your normal damage plus 1d6 for each raise.
Oh my hell.
What'd you roll?
2 1s.
Wow. Now roll 3 more.
Plus my 1 for my gun. So 3.
3.
3.
So we'll roll 3 more, right?
Yes.
10, 11, plus 3, 14.
14 is a success. So that's a wound.
I'm going to flare this. I shoot her.
Yes!
That's the worst.
With my gun.
I was really wanting some flair.
Didn't you see how flaring that was?
That was not.
I said
that
those
was-
things so flaringly, guys.
It was so good.
Super
He
funny.
even had motion.
But they can hear the vigor in my voice.
All right, everybody.
My voice.
I shoot her, and she is shot. That's 3 wounds, isn't it?
Yes, but you needed to get 4, remember?
Yes.
Correct, yeah.
Is it Thane's turn?
It is Thane's
Oh, okay.
turn.
Do it, Thane.
I'm gonna run up and attack,
You're going to put down the dinner roll you were snacking on.
and I have a really hard time letting go of it. But I throw it over my shoulder, dust off my hand, and say, "All
You're
right,
like, I
let's
better
do
get
this."
in this.
Was that your movement action?
Yeah, that's my whole turn actually.
Okay.
Just-
You throw it and just watch it go down.
11.
You beat her parry, which is all you needed to do. 1 raise.
Put an extra d6 in there.
13 damage.
As your snap blades go into her, you feel the same kind of feeling you got when it went through the gladiators and when it's gone through the Faceless 5.
I knew it!
And I say, "Do you know it?" He just feels that I feel.
Well,
that.
that's the whole. That's the
Isaac
whole
doesn't
reason-
know.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
Thane's hand usually moves 2.5 centimeters a second
Quicker.
slower when it's through a human, and that much faster when it's through a non-corporeal cafeite.
Yeah. Is it a cafe?
I
A
Ike?
say-
cafite.
Put that in your espresso machine and smoke it.
Yeah.
So she does fall to the ground, but she stays conscious for purposes of story. But she's on the ground, breathing heavy,
Why are you holding up the 2 of hearts?
because the 2 of Hearts
Is
was
the thing.
was Thiene's order in play.
Oh,
Very last out of everybody.
What?
I know Thien was supposed to come in much earlier than this. I
Cool.
was thinking anyway, this turn he'd at least come in. So you guys hear a ruckus. You don't know how long it's been going on because you've been facing your own problems. But outside, kind of around the pyramid, you're hearing a lot of noise, a lot of like fighting sounds. But there's something else going on. There's a slight rumbling sound that seems to be echoing around the inside of the dome. Thien appears walking up the stairs and entering into the room that you guys are in. And he's holding something in his hands. And behind him is a giant, very sturdy, strong hydraulic robot.
Cool.
Man, that would have been really freaking cool to have in this fight, huh?
Yeah, right? Freaking 2 of Hearts. Yeah, good job, guys. But I kind of came to a realization. And I think Thane has too.
Eric, just scream the first thing out. Just scream it. Right now.
you like robots.
That was a terrible
Wait,
scream.
what's he talking about? What do you know? What's happening?
He walks over to Mieta, all hurt and collapsed on the ground. And the machine just stands at the top of the stairs. It's got blood on it. He's like, I never had a reason to use it before. Now I realize this is all my fault.
Agreed.
And he just looks down at Mieta. She's mine.
And he kisses her.
No. You know, living for so long alone here around a collapsing universe just makes you realize you may not make it. For a while, I was fighting the losing battle with my robots to try and fix everything. And that's when Mieta showed up. But I should have realized Fortress Nowhere created her so that I could work through that fear. But I didn't. Let that fear take over. Everything Mieta did is because I let her run wild instead of facing her. But it doesn't matter now. You guys are vibrating at a different universal frequency than this tree.
Right.
And we all know what
We all know what that means.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
we all know that different universal frequencies tend to cause problems.
Cause problems, right? Right.
As he says that, a large crack starts forming in the roof of the dome. Dust starts to kind of fall from the cracks, but then a whole section of the roof rips away. And outside you can see a very clear view of the black hole. Only there is a raging tempest outside now. Remember when you guys first got here, it was just kind of like a little pull. Now there, you guys can see like the dead bodies that were outside are lifting up into the air, disappearing into the black hole. The black hole's huge. All of the gray outside of the building is now even darker. It's too late for our universe, guys. In his hand, he's got like a big remote control for the robot.
Cool.
Yeah, and so he like pushes some buttons and moves some switches, and the robot comes over. And you guys can kind of tell that now on the back of the robot is what he calls his infinity drill.
Is it compact or
No,
how big is this robot?
It's bigger. It's a giant robot. It's the big ass robot. It broke the doorway coming in. So, and he programs it, and it kind of points its arm up like it's a weapon, fist first, like at you guys. He's like, group together.
Pass.
And he's like, guys, I'm sending you home.
How do you know where we're from?
Well, once you guys gave me the idea for other universes, it was just simple calculations.
Right.
Oh,
Of course.
Yeah, I forgot. He's a
Yep.
genius.
Mm-hmm.
He puts a hand on your shoulder, and he's like, Thane, don't let this happen to your tree.
I don't know. It seems kind of nice here. So the robot just punches us back to our world.
No. Are you guys grouping together?
I'm going to come stand near people.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We will group, but Thene, why can't you come with us?
Vibrational frequencies.
I'm vibrating at this tree's frequency. I would just mess up your world.
How?
Like that. I point out the,
Yeah,
the giant
the-
crack in the dome and the black
like-
hole.
If you guys noticed, the black hole's kind of tripled in size since you got here.
Oh, sorry about that.
Whoops.
No,
Oops.
it's my fault. I let this go on for way too long.
We'll tone that down a little bit.
Let's
So
turn the volume down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. We're going to do our best, but thank you so much for giving me so much material to use against that guy. And I point to Thane as I stand in front of the robot fist. I really hope this isn't a trick, because, boy, it'd be a good one.
he pulls a piece of paper out of his pocket and he goes like he's going to give it to Thane, but then he looks like he thinks better of it and turns towards Isaac, and he hands you a piece of paper and he's like, give this to whoever your genius is.
His name's... That's not important. I grabbed the paper.
I hope you die quick.
Can I ask you one more question before we go? Have you seen 4 random people with a cat?
These manifestations, the guards that are wispy and holding masks, there are enemies. Why were they created? Where did they
There's a
come
tall
from?
one. There's a short one that we call Baby. It's really cute.
Now some of the wrecked feast on the floor, some of that's starting to trying to roll across the ground towards the end. So he's
Oh
like,
no, did you get your shirt?
I don't need it.
It just flies up.
well, it's good meeting you guys. I needed a good kick in the pants and you gave it. So
We're so good at helping people die.
You're welcome. Good luck.
So the gun on its hand actually, instead of shooting bullets, it makes a light circle. It projects like a circle of light onto the ground, and it kind of moves to be around you guys. Then he just looks at you guys, and then he pushes the button. You guys feel the familiar pull of the infinity trigger as it rips you from one place to the other. A lot choppier this time.
Hondo holds rope in front of him this time. If he needs to throw up, he can throw up in rope.
You guys appear in Cafe Nowhere.
Mieta in Cafe Nowhere will have to clean up my throw up.
Mieta!
Wait a second. In the cafe?
You just appear in front of Angie, and she turns around, and she does jump a little bit, and then immediately like stands defensively in front of her espresso machine. You're not allowed in here anymore, Hondo. What happened to your clothes?
They came off in the thing.
You should have been there. You were there actually, and you were there,
And you were there?
I've never wanted to punch a waitress before. This is a
I've
weird
never-
feeling.
I agree. I've never wanted to shoot a waitress more.
Yeah.
Just
she's
to
looking around
see.
at your faces right now, and she's like, "What?
Ange, would you mind if I just stabbed you a little bit?
That better not mean what I think it means, Mr. Midnight."
All right, you can take it that way. That's better than what I meant.
Copernicus comes out of his lab, and he's got a piece of equipment, and he's tracking it. Angie, there is something strange readings going on. And he looks up, and he's like, "What the hell? How you are getting back to the cafe?"
Thane's twin sent us back with a drill.
He's probably dead now, though.
Yeah,
so.
he's probably very
Giant
dead
robots, swirling vortexes, gladiator fights. You
Tunnel-
missed it.
now.
Tunneling?
Giant
Angie was
robots.
What?
I'm so
Tunneling?
glad you are back. I lost contact. I didn't know what happened.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
No, we were just not talking to you.
No, we tried.
Oh, that's right.
Hondo wasn't talking
That's
to you.
right.
Well, did you find what you were looking for?
We found out more information, but I wouldn't say we found the ones we were looking for.
Copernicus, wrong tree, man.
The weird energy signal that we sensed.
Okay, check this out. This place can die. And when it dies, light bulbs come out. And it's like a lifeline, a little IV of creative energy from the multiverse into this place.
Right, black
keep
holes.
it going.
Black holes as well.
Yeah.
Dead bodies outside.
So it's very bad. Oh, and you should see this. And I pull out the scrap of paper. I don't know what it is.
Also, don't teach people how to trigger.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
don't do it.
Let's keep that between us, huh?
Oh, yes, it's very dangerous technology. Should not be done without my supervision.
Right.
The instrument that Copernicus was using to track, he holds it up to the piece of paper. This is not good. Vibration.
Okay, well, read it and then destroy the sucker.
No,
What?
it's a really cool gun.
Oh, the gun too. Holy.
All right, shut up.
Call.
All right. Copernicus, I will give you this to destroy if you can make me one of these.
You guys were just in the gladiator games.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap! Everybody strip.
Shit. Well, where are the freaking pods we go through? Remember?
Well, we didn't come
that
back in
is
the
to
lab.
clarify.
Yeah.
Come to my lab. We're going to fix this.
All right.
Black hole, black hole, black hole, black hole. As we just walk through the
Doing like the power shuffle.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to be really extra careful not to touch anything.
And Hondo's heels are clinking on the ground, but he's watching Angie as it goes.
Are we stripping as we walk there?
I am.
Yeah, Copernicus. He's got robes sitting in there.
Do they say like Hotel Nowhere or something on them?
Yeah. Yes, actually, in very nice writing.
Beautiful.
Okay, put them in this bin, and he like has like a big bin for you guys to put your stuff in. He's like, I'm going to destroy these ones. I'm going to try and keep these paper.
I want a nice gun like this. I used to have to reload every 6 shots. This one I don't have to reload at all.
I see your pain. I promise you, you give me that, I give you something good.
All right. Hondo says the thing. So what was it like killing her? Killing Angie?
What? You kill Angie?
Right.
It felt the same as all the other shadow people. She was a construct.
You suggesting that if I try to kill Angie, it'll be the same?
I'm not going to let you do that, and I'll explain why. There's very little we know about the root universe where we live, in Cafe Nowhere.
Right.
But it is trying desperately to make us comfortable. So if you start to kill the things it gives you to make you feel comfortable, I think we are going to confuse it.
I mean, I wasn't serious.
No.
Hondo kind of was.
Yeah, that
Hondo
seems like-
kind of was.
That sounds like a whole fiend situation waiting to happen.
Whatever you go through is very bad. I feel very bad for you. But you are very strong people who do not let the fear get to you. That is why universe give you to me for help.
Are you saying because we're more fearless people, that's why we're here?
It is possible. It is one of the parameters I put into the machine to bring heroes to me to help save multiverse.
It's only theory.
Is only theory. One of the parameters I need was people who are heroic, clever, and
Sexy.
Oh, that just happened on its own. I mean, we're all very good-looking people.
Yes, we are, Copernicus.
we all
Every
are.
one of us.
Yeah. And he runs a hand through his hair.
But what I mean is, in the fortress, it's called Fortress Nowhere or Nowhere Fortress. It's pretty neat, actually. Cafe is kind of weird, but it's fine. It's fine. We're okay with the cafe. There was another gentleman that's like Thane, but his name was Thane. The Cafe Fortress created a big bad for him, and he was afraid of it, so it destroyed itself.
Thane is so much better. Look at him. He's so brave.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And like Copernicus was saying, we're all brave and sexy. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. The cafe's not going to create a villain for us because we don't need one to feel comfortable. Right?
I'm going to try and cleanse you of negative vibrations.
Are you just trying to get us naked?
Negative
Well, I've already done that.
I'll volunteer to go first.
So he's scanning you guys while he's cleansing to make sure you didn't bring back any bombs implanted in your neck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And sanitizing and healing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bomb free then?
Bomb free. You were very saturated with vibrations of
Right,
that universe. I
vibrations,
don't know if it's a good idea for you to spend too much time in other trees.
Good to know. But this cleansing thing, that's great. It's like the best shower I've ever had.
Yes.
I've never been this clean. There's a spot right behind my ear. I can't get it with no matter how I scrub. It's gone.
I use it for my jewelry. It comes out so shiny.
I always wondered your secret.
Also my teeth. They don't stay this pearly white because I brush with little brush. Okay, next for the cleaning.
I'll do it.
Okay. Isaac,
Huh?
may I speak with you?
Okay, this thing's just automated, huh? We can just kind of let it. What's up?
He's going to do its thing. Push the button. You need to do something about your mother.
Do you want to send her home? Can we send her home now? Is she-
I think I've gotten enough information from her, but you should know she has taken a little bit too much to Cafe Nowhere. Well, come with me.
Okay.
And he kind of leads you through the cafe into the hotel lobby, and you can tell the hotel lobby is different. It looks very 20s centric.
Cool.
And
Oh.
she's sitting like on this giant gold chair in the center, and there's all of these waiters with trays full of food waiting around her.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you better believe you do something about this. Isaac, what are you doing? Where'd you get that rope?
This is weird. Hey, Andre.
Welcome back, sir.
I got my jacket. Could you give me some like real clothes from my room? I don't feel comfortable talking to my mom in a bathrobe.
Oh, right away, sir. And he like motions over a bellhop that comes over, and he whispers something, and the bellhop runs off.
Okay. Ma, listen, can you come down from that amazing, weird, gaudy piece of chair?
Oh, sure. She gets down and she's like, that'll do. And she like does a dismissive wave as the droves of waiters that were waiting on her walk away. People have been doing her hair and her makeup for her nails.
Dang.
Like,
This place is pretty great, right?
oh, yeah, it's okay. It could use a little bit of redecorating.
Listen, so I got some bad news. I like you, Mom. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we've been getting to know each other. But there's a consequence to being here the way that you got here. It means that you might have to go home.
That sounds like a persuade.
It is a persuasion. Also kind of a lie.
Well, there are definitely consequences to her being here.
I got a 6.
Well, can't your scientist friend fix whatever the consequences are?
Yeah, but the consequences aren't coming from you being here. It's from you not being home. You're meant to live there and have a life there. And right now, there's no more Wexlers. And it's going to cause a huge disruption the longer you're gone.
But what do I got to go back to?
Well, this kind of. And I just gesture to the lobby of the hotel.
Roll another persuasion.
Does she know what it was like before, Isaac?
She is kind of starting to recover those memories.
Right, but only because the cafe sort of puts your memories back to their default state. If she went back to the Call of Cthulhu world because the universes are being modified by our actions there and not changing back when we leave, as we just proved a few episodes ago, she would only remember her life with Isaac.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Okay, because she only got a 3.
Oh.
So,
Well, good.
no, she looks around the lobby and she, well, I knew this was going to be too good to last. I never get anything. All right, so we talking like in a year or like maybe
Right now. Now we have to do it now.
All right. And she like puts a hand on your face and kind of squeezes your cheeks a little with one hand like a mother would. And she's
Oh,
like,
Ma.
you're not my son, but you'll always have a spot in my heart. And if you're ever in Auckland, then look me up.
And if you, thank you, Andre's assistant. Sorry, dude, don't know your name. I take the clothes, stack of
The
clothes.
bellhop, yeah, returns with the clothes.
Wow, crazy. These are like my exact pants that I lost, including everything that's in the pockets. And then I pull out the letter that I wrote from Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, that's why he wanted his clothes.
And I give it to her and I say, read this anytime you feel like you're missing me. And then I like do the bunny hop. I keep the robe on, but I do the bunny hop to try to get my pants on under the robe. And
Okay.
It's very uncomfortable for everyone
it's
watching.
very uncomfortable. But just know that this was a very unique experience, and I just hang on, sorry. Okay, got it, and I'll never forget it.
So how do we do this?
Go right this way, back to the lab. I'll take care of the chair, get it down, and back to normal.
All right. So she goes with you. The rest of you guys are in the lab. You're finished up. So she walks in and goes, "Attention, everybody! I have decided that it's time for me to return home."
Yeah, I'm really sad to see her go, but it's gotta happen, and it was just her decision.
Yeah, that's too bad. We'll miss you.
I'll miss you guys too. Thanks for everything you did for Arkham. Okay, right this way, madam. And he like leads her onto the infinity trigger. Copernicus pushes the buttons and flips the switches, and the hoop shows a hologram of Arkham, the street in Arkham where you guys first appeared. And I would just like to say before I go, and immediately the hammer falls. He slipped. He slipped. My hand slipped. Very nice woman.
So, dinner?
I could eat, and you all look like you've been through hell.
Yeah, I didn't eat the last feast that was in front of me, so.
Yeah, neither did I. I'm starving.
All right, you guys walk out of the lab. Time passes. Henry spends a lot of his time in the library
I figured.
and exploring as he.
We'll catch up with him later.
Copernicus has let you know that they also have long talks as well, and found they are of kindred minds. Or whatever.
Good.
They have a healthy respect for each other's intellect. After some time, there is now some glass around the cappuccino maker.
And right before we leave on our next mission, we all sit down at the cafe for a very special dinner.
You guys sit down at the cafe. Angie comes over. She's got menus and she hands them out to you guys.
These are new.
Yeah, I don't recognize anything on here. The last one that we drew all over.
Well, I just thought you guys would like some more options. Normally, I just give you the special of the day, but recently, with the addition of somebody's mother, we've gotten some menu items. So if you would like to submit a menu item, you can go to our subreddit.
Reddit.com/r/Tales of Nowhere.
Yes.
There's a thread at the very top called Cafe Nowhere Dinner Menu. This is the first time we're doing this, so it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. But
I'm
basically,
stoked.
The players are forbidden from looking at that subreddit, and now you're
Right.
about to know why.
An audience member, if you come up with an idea of something that will change our personalities or our physical appearance or something, this food that we're about to eat will affect us throughout the first half of the next episode whenever we go to a new world. So we'll come back to the cafe, read off the menu items that we have no idea what do, eat the ones we like, and let you know who submitted them, and then
But it's cool because they get to control us for a
That's
bit.
to
pretty
contribute
cool.
a little bit to the story.
There might be a little bit of altering on my part on some of the effects, just because some of them were a little too
Amazing.
big.
Mm.
Like
Oh.
we would spend the whole episode talking about why he is the way he is,
Yeah. Oh,
and
okay,
everybody
for
that
sure.
you meet
That's
would be
fine.
like, "What?"
Yeah,
the-"
Joshua has to be the referee to make sure that we can still tell the story that we're telling, and like it's not too distracting. But yeah,
So these aren't random. Josh has chosen these for us.
Joshua has chosen the menu, and then we pick.
So this is the
Ah.
menu from items submitted by people on the subreddit.
Okay, yeah, we have to put a disclaimer. I want to eat and drink a lot of these. We got to choose just one.
'Kay.
Like,
Whatever we don't
Well,
eat
they
or
can
drink,
roll over, right?
Yeah,
whatever we
yeah.
don't eat or drink this time, we'll go on to the next menu.
Yes.
Along with new items that get submitted if we get more
Mhm.
submissions.
Yep.
Angie comes back to the table and says, "Y'all ready to order?"
Yeah, I think so. This tall tale cocktail looks delicious. Submitted by
Telltale Cocktail submitted by Team Nino. It's one word. Team Nino.
Okay, thank you, Team Nino. I will have the tall tale cocktail, please.
Sure. She writes it down in her book. She's like, "How about you, hun?"
I need a minute.
Should have been ladies first, but
Oh, you. Look at you being all-
Isaac always just jumps ahead.
Just jumping right
You know,
in.
now that my espresso machine has a bulletproof glass, you're much more charming when I'm not worried about my machinery.
I'll find a way, Ange.
She gives you a playful like hit on the shoulder, like,
stop.
"Oh, you. What can I get you, hun?"
It's a tough one. I'm picking between two. I think Hondo, thinking about home, he's gonna go with his mom's muffins.
Mom's Best Muffins.
That's right.
Submitted by Invictus Potato.
Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah,
Invictus
Invictus.
Potato.
I'll have that right out for you. And what can I get you, big tough
thing.
elf?
Oh,
you big tough
stop.
thing.
This is really hard, but I want to see what the mufflin is.
Yeah,
The
that sounds
Muffin,
good.
submitted
I like
by,
the mufflin because I have no idea what to expect.
also submitted by Team Nino. So she comes back around. She's like, "Are you ready, honey?" To Kieran.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the mini sandwiches, I think.
Yum.
All right, I will get that right out for you. And Copernicus is like, "I will have one of everything."
Wait, mini sandwiches. Mini sandwiches are from who?
Also, Team Nino actually submitted a menu like
Oh, cool.
on their own, and there was a bunch there. So,
This
Oh,
is a
cool.
tribute
Well,
to
thank
Team
you.
Nino.
all right, she brings the food out to you guys. Everything looks and smells and tastes amazing.
The height, can we describe? We can describe them, right? It doesn't matter. In our mind's
The-
eye, why
well,
we chose it.
In my mind, the cafe kind of pulled out of your mind what would look and smell and taste
okay,
delicious
cool.
to you.
So yes,
Yeah, so mine are honey cornbread muffins. Hearty honey cornbread muffin for my mom.
That
Smells
sounds
amazing.
really
Nice.
good, and I'm a little jealous now of
Yeah.
this imaginary food that you ordered.
This is going to take a little bit of acting on everyone's parts to do
Of course.
your
Of
your
course.
thing.
Oh,
So
I put
just
it in
so
my
you know.
mouth and I chew.
My mini sandwiches are cut out from dinosaur shapes. Internally a child.
I imagine them like arranged around the plate and just like a pile of potato chips in the middle.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
cute.
That's cool.
like kids' lunch.
And one quartered pickle.
guys, I hope you saved room because I got you a little something. I pass out little slices of the royal cake from King Lance Roofs'
Oh, that's
birthday,
right.
guys. We went without you, and King Lance was having a birthday, so we know you like this stuff, and we wanted everybody to be able to have some.
We had an amazing time without you
It
guys.
was so good. So that I actually eat food. In addition to the cake, which does nothing, the Tall Tale cocktail is just like a really skinny but tall glass, like maybe a foot, and it is filled with a gradient of liquid. So ice, and then it goes from dark orange, almost brown, all the way to yellow at the top.
It's an ombre.
Yeah, it's an ombre. Thane, what does your food look like?
I imagine it like a banana nut muffin, but the top is like has all that like brown sugar and
Ooh.
really crumbly and nice
Yum.
stuff. But it's big enough that you just eat the top.
The rest is just basically garnish. That was delicious, and I'm sure nothing at all bad is going to happen. Copernicus, how is it looking for the next mission?
Oh, you're all ready.
Wait, Copernicus ate every one of those, right?
Oh yeah, but he doesn't go anywhere.
But he doesn't go anywhere.
That's true.
Our explanation is that it's a side effect of having the food from Cafe Nowhere in your stomachs as you're being
Triggered, yeah. I get up from the cafe.
What are we doing?
Let's go on the next mission. I feel energized, ready to go. I got to go before the food coma kicks in and I take a nap, so
All
we
right.
should go.
Any advice before we go? Also, I need my gun that you made for me.
As always, my advice is to trust the universe. And I did make you a gun, and you are very welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And so he takes you into his lab. All of you are in there. And he presents you with a gun that looks exactly like the gun that you had from Deadlands.
Oh, no, he's only for show. I didn't want to break up the whole cowboy ensemble we have going with you.
Right.
But it will never run out of bullets.
Yes! Hondo gets so excited. He was so depressed when he saw his old gun because the new gun was so cool.
It is brilliant. A pocket dimension inside of the chamber that is
Nice.
filled with self-replicating bullets.
Wow.
Mabda comes in.
You better not have killed my butt. Okay.
But I
go.
want to go with you. You are the Bubba here.
Okay.
Deal. Let's go, Bubda.
Jump on here.
Like, no, you cannot go in there. Babda, you go. You stay here. I give him access to the universal music database. He works much better when he's singing. Problem is, he picks most annoying songs in all of universe to sing.
I am so excited not to have to deal with that.
So you guys get up onto the Infinity Trigger, right? And Copernicus does all of his stuff. He's really seems excited about this one. So he starts flipping
Wait.
switches and pushing buttons.
What's the deal, Copernicus?
What do you mean? I'm just very excited to see how you guys like the new place, the new world.
You know where we're going?
I have inkling.
then he like starts pushing more buttons.
Okay, are you guys ready for this?
It's gonna be a tiger world.
Okay.
I'm calling it right now.
The Tiger World.
Yeah.
He's like,
Look above you.
as you guys look up, like it does the normal thing. The pylons charge up. The holographic image above the hoop appears, and it shuffles through to different terrains, different worlds. Some of them pretty weird looking, and then it settles on one picture, an image. You guys can't really tell what it is. There's a lot of metal, chairs around. It could be anywhere, really.
You want to bet desert again?
We should, yeah.
Last thing you guys see is Copernicus's jovial, smiling face when he says, "Okay, here you go," and he hits a button, and the hammer falls down, and you guys find yourself standing. Right now, it only seems like you guys are in a crowd of people inside of maybe a building of some sort.
Are there 4 of us?
There are 4 of you. All of you guys are there.
We're
but
all
as you
there together.
As you turn around, you guys see just broad windows, and the only thing outside is pure space. and
Yes!
Stars.
Stars, you might say.
Stars,
without
you might say,
number.
that if you were trying to enumerate them would be
Impossible.
Thank you for listening to episode 24 of Tales of Nowhere. I was going to wait a little bit before I revealed this, but I can't wait. We're having another contest. From now until January 15th, you can enter to win a grand prize. No, I should do this backwards to build up to it. We're giving away 3 sets of dice to runner-up winners. The second place prize will win one of Quantum Phase Tech's 3D printed infinity triggers, as well as a set of dice. And the grand prize will get one of the infinity triggers, a set of dice, and their very own Savage World book that they can use to play their own tabletop RPG adventure, custom built for them, or by using resources online to play through an adventure that already exists. It's a great little book, and obviously, I can recommend the system. But what do you need to do to enter this contest? Well, there are a couple ways to enter. We'll be giving 1 entry for every Facebook like or share that you give the Tales of Nowhere podcast posts. we'll give one entry for any time that you retweet or use the hashtag Tales of Nowhere on Twitter. And you can use these maximum one per day, so you can enter multiple times. Or the third way, the wild card entry. This is worth 3. Every wild card is worth 3. And basically, you can do anything for that. Because the purpose of this contest is for you, the fans, to reach out somewhere in real life or the internet and be able to say, hey, I like this thing, this podcast. Or though, if there's anything else you like, you feel free to promote that too. So you could do fan art or recommend us somewhere or post about us on some kind of social media thing. Whatever you want to do, however you feel comfortable. If you go the extra mile and try to get the word out about us, we really appreciate that. And we want to show that by giving you 3 entries into our contest. If you do the wildcard entry, just send me an email, mail, M-A-I-L, at talesofnowhere.com with a link or screenshot or whatever to whatever you did, and we'll get you into the contest. Again, we're giving away dice sets, Infinity Triggers, and a Savage Worlds book. It's going to be a lot of fun. Contest runs until January 15th. The winners will be announced on the January 17th episode, so look forward to that. I think that's episode 28, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, that's the deal. The contest starts right now. I'm super excited about it. And thank you for listening to the Not Quite Nowhere trilogy. It was sort of an experimental thing we were doing. I know it doesn't seem that different now that it's all said and done and edited together, but we were kind of nervous about it. It was sort of off the rails, off the formula we had established. We didn't know how it was going to go over. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But if you do have any feedback for us, you can send us an email at mail, M-A-I-L, at talesofnowhere.com, or contact us on Twitter using the handle @NowherePodcast. You can also reach us on Reddit, reddit.com/r/talesofnowhere, where you'll find discussion posts for each episode, as well as a link to our Discord channel if you want to chat with some of the fans. Some of the other fans, assuming you are a fan. And of course, the coffee break, because we are in a brand new world now, will be going up Saturday, I believe the Saturday, December 30th. We'll be talking about what we thought of Call of Cthulhu, finally. I know it's been a while, sorry about that. And our new characters for the brand new world that we'll be going to. It's very exciting. Again, it's an optional episode that has nothing to do with the story. It's just us chatting about the RPGs that we played. So if you're interested, that'll be up Saturday. Enjoy it with the new year. Lastly, of course, the opening and closing theme songs were done by composer Sean Jackson, and the rest of the music was done by the incredibly talented and hardworking John Good. I think I said Sean Jackson. It's Sean Jackson. And if you want to listen to more of John Good's music, you can find it on SoundCloud under the name Burn7. Okay, I know this was a longer one. Those of you that stuck with me, thanks for sticking with me. Until next week, where we go to a brand new world. I feel like I was going to have something bigger to say then, but I really don't. See you next week, everybody. Bye.